Pink Stars, you already know who it is. It is your girl Pink, and welcome back to my channel. As you can see in the title, this video is going to be I'm about to look up blogging and vlogging because I'm not I know they're two different things, and I believe that this is the vlog video. If I'm wrong, I do apologize. I'll have it right next time. But as I mentioned in my New Year's video, I had mentioned that I was going to start doing some blogging videos on me trying to basically live as a Christian, live accordingly, and do all the right things. And surprisingly, I got a huge response just off me saying that. A lot of people interested in seeing me vlog and asking me questions and stuff like that. So I was like, yeah, great. I'm glad everybody's on board. I was just going to get on here and just ramble on, but I'm glad you guys were interested. I'm going to try to keep this video short. I'm not going to try to just ramble on. I'm going to try, save different topics for different days. I'm going to try to keep this topic on my experience thus far within these past 2 years, because I got saved 2 years ago, sometime in October. And yeah, I guess I'm trying to keep it as of, my experience and my growth thus far. Those of you who know me, that have been following me or have seen previous videos, you all know that my sister is a first lady. Her husband is a pastor, so I do attend their church. They have had their church about 4 years now. We just had our 4th pastoral anniversary, so congratulations to them. They are the best. Not because they're my blood, but because they are. And yeah, I've been a part of their ministry for 2 years now. It's been a long journey. I know the journey is going to be even, longer. Still things I have to learn. Still things I have to process. Just a whole growth thing that I have to go through. But I can definitely say I've seen growth in myself. These past 2 years, I've seen growth with other people. These past years, and just, I don't know. It's been crazy just seeing myself grow. Like when you see yourself changing and growing, I don't know about you guys, but it's amazing. And the process is not easy. Someone had commented on my New Year's video that they didn't see how living as a Christian or living accordingly was hard. I'm not sure of their struggles, but it's not easy for me. If it's easy for you, that is so perfect, but it's not for me. Especially when you're used to doing what you want, being wild and free, YOLO, living, just living your life how you want. It's not easy to try to change those things because you're so used to them. Look at my phone. You're so used to doing them, and you're so used to just doing as you please. So trying to change, do things appropriate is just, it's a struggle. So yeah, that's just how it is. But day by day, it gets easier. It's not all the way easy. We just lay back and like, yeah, I got this. No, it's definitely not. But it has been easier just processing things and stuff of that nature. Going to my sister's church has been wonderful. I've always visited her church. I always went there to show love when they had like big, event stuff because I'm her sister. But the last time I went, which was 2 years ago when I had this spiritual awakening, it was my first time seeing her preach. Her sermon, I can relate to her sermon. I can relate to it, mentally, physically, everything that was going on in my life at that moment. And I just had like this awakening just sitting there. First of all, I was amazed because I've known her all her life. So to see her preach and to see her grow like how she have, that's a whole nother story, but that was so amazing. And I don't know, I just had like a spiritual awakening, and I started to visit church more. I started to do my own little research, reading the Bible more, trying to figure out things on my own a little bit, and of course asking her a million, trillion, gazillion questions. I never really bothered her on that aspect. We both lived, our life. She did her thing, I did my thing, but like I said, it wasn't until that night, like I really started opening my eyes, like the scales start falling, like, this is not the way. This is not the way to do things. This is not the way to act. This is not the way to dress. This is not the way to talk. This is not the way to feel. Like, I was so mean, y'all. I had a lot of mean ways and hatred in me towards people, and just there was a lot going on. So to see me from then, I have grown. I have a lot of growing to still do, but I have grown. I'm not as judgmental as I was. I'm more open to others' opinions, other people's ways of doing things. I'm more forgiving now. Oh my God. That's where I see most of my growth, and like being forgiving and not holding grudges. I will hold a grudge till the end of the world. Like, it was not a game. Like, if I was mad at you, you did something to cause me, you were cut off. There was no forgiving. There was nothing. But God has really been working with me, because I'm some people that I've forgiven, I can't believe I forgave him. That's how crazy it is. But I have seen growth in that aspect. I used to party 24/7. I don't really party anymore. Hardly, barely anymore. Drinking, don't really drink. I've had sips of wine here and there. And one night I did go out thinking, oh, I'm good. I'm saved. I'm strong. Drunk some liquor and was sick as a dog. I said, yep, God, I learned my lesson. So this is really it. That was really it for me. So I haven't even really been drinking like that. I don't even really like wine. I have tried different ones, but haven't tried any that I would say, yeah, I can sip this on a regular basis. So not with that. Mouth was reckless. I'm still sarcastic. Let's be clear. But I'm not as reckless out the mouth, like saying anything, foul language, just being straight up disrespectful. Like, I've definitely changed in that. My vocabulary has extended. I now say words that I didn't even know what they mean, what they used to mean at first. My way of dressing has changed. Oh my God, my way of dressing has changed. That's another area I've seen myself grow in. I used to feel like short clothes, that was cute. That was sexy. If they came below my knees, I didn't want to wear it. Like, my dress had to come above my knees, maybe a little bit below my buttocks. And now, if the skirt is not below my knees or a little bit above, like, I feel naked. Cleavage used to be out. I feel like I have to cover up now. I think it's a mixture with that. I think that's a mixture of age and growth. But I don't really dress the same. A lot of people that I used to talk to, friends-wise, or who I thought were my friends, sorry, I don't really communicate with anymore. I still love them, of course. I'll never forget, like, the times we had. They're still in my heart, but I realized that I can't have a connection with them. I have to love them from over here. I can't really, be in their environment. I can't really be around them. Not saying that they're negative or bad people, but just me growing and knowing that the space I'm in, I don't want to be around them, because I feel like I'll either be fake trying to be around them and still, are they cool, or I don't fit in. Like, I felt stupid. Like, these people were never my friends. So certain people I don't talk to no more. A lot of negative energy I try to stay away from. Like, if I see something going left, I try to ignore it now. When the old me will read you to the end of days. Like, now I don't care. I just let stuff go. I'm not as emotional as I used to be. Like, every little thing will get to me. Things people say, things people do. I still get annoyed and irritated, but it's not as bad as it was. I pray more now. I used to, believe it or not, I used to pray when I was, in my wildness, but I think it was out of because I felt I had to. I didn't believe in what I was saying. I'm going to be honest. I just said, just hoping that it was enough to get me by, or for him to have mercy on me from doing all my reckless things. But I found myself praying more, and I actually see results in my praying, so I'm happy about that. The progress hasn't been fast like I wanted. I'm not going to go too much in my personal life, but the progress hasn't been fast as I wanted, but I believe that is where it should be. I believe that I'm going through certain things to be grown up, to instill patience in me, to make me more thankful, because I took for granted a lot of things that I had back in the day. Money, cars, just different things. So I believe now I'm getting taught how to prioritize more, be more appreciative. Like, it's just been a whole journey, and I actually like it. Like, it's still some things that I wish I could still do or want to be a part of, but I know that I'm still weak, and in order for me to continue to progress forward, that I just have to stay away from it, like clubs and drinks. Because if I smell Patron or something, like, I want it. That was my favorite drink back in the day. Like, if I smell it, I would want it, so I try to stay away from it. I don't want to smell it. I don't even want to see it. I do miss the clubs. I used to love going out dancing. And I believe I still could do that now. Maybe when I get a little stronger, when I know for sure that I know I ain't going to drink, I'm just going to go ahead, maybe have a good time and go home. But right now, I can't do that. It's been so much going on. It's just great. Like, relationships with certain people have become better. For example, me and my child's father, our relationship is way better than what it was. Like, I wanted to stab him up, that my story would be on the ID channel or something, like, back in the day. That's how much hate I used to have for him, but now, you know, our relationship was real cool. We communicate more better now. We ain't BFFs, but we good. Other people that I used to didn't talk to back in the day because of petty stuff, I actually reached out to them and, you know, apologized, because a couple of them, like, I realized they were really genuine people that really cared for me, and what I was mad at them was so petty, and I missed them, and I don't know, I was big enough to apologize, so that's what I did. Some people I've cut off, I don't really talk to anymore. If I see them, of course, I'll speak. I still love them. Comment on their pictures on Instagram and Facebook. If I see them, we could, you know, chat it up, eat, whatever, but a lot of people I just can't talk to anymore, male and females. I just had to cut off, and some of them I really love dearly. Like, I still love them, and it's still hard for me not to even reach out to them to this day, but I know it's for the best, so I just keeps it moving. But for the most part, I just be chilling these days. I try to stay out of trouble. Sorry guys, you know my camera is cuckoo. But as I was saying, is I try to stay in the house. I try to, you know, just to stay out of trouble. I try not to have like a lot of idle time, or if I find myself being bored, I'll find stuff to do, because when you don't have nothing to do, you will find yourself in trouble. This is speaking from experience, and I know there are some people out there that agree with me. You will just find yourself in a mess like, oh my God, what have I done? So, you know, I try to stay occupied. I'm always finding stuff to do. If you follow me on Instagram, you'll see I'm always doing makeup. You'll see that I'm doing blinged out shoes, pearlizing shoes, making flower headbands. Me and my daughter working on projects, just cooking, just doing things to, you know, stay out of trouble and keep me from making mistakes. I'm definitely far from perfect. I still have my struggles. My attitude, I'm still working on that. I can come off as a real nonchalant, selfish person. So I've been working on that. I've been working on my communication. I used to be the type of person that holds stuff in and wouldn't say nothing. I'll be mad at you and you probably wouldn't know why, but I'll be walking around like, you should know why I'm mad at you. So, like, I communicate better more. Communicate better more. I hope I say that right. That don't even sound right. Communicate better more. Y'all know what I mean. It's just a lot of, I've been going through a lot of growth stuff. I'm still going through growth stuff. I think in the years to come, I still will be going through growth and just learning myself. I've definitely been learning myself. And some of the things I learned about myself have not been pretty, but it was necessary for me to learn them. Sorry guys, camera cut off again. I'm going to wrap this up. As I was saying, sometimes it's hard for us to hear the truth about ourselves. The truth do hurt, but we have to face reality, and that's really been helping me, because when you put yourself around genuine people, you don't have to worry about people just agreeing with you. I had a lot of people around me that agreed with me, everything I did. Nobody really told me about myself or stood up to me. My sister always had, but of course I was like, whatever, church girl, you know, stuff like that. But my eyes have really been open. Like, the scales are falling off every day. I'm learning something about myself every day. I'm learning things about others every day. Sorry, God. As I was saying, I'm learning things about God every day, and it's just been wonderful. And I love sharing this with you guys. I can't wait to do more videos. I think the next video I'm going to do is dating while trying to live as a Christian and live accordingly, because that is super hard, especially in my area. They do not be trying to hear the rules and regulations that I have going on. So that's part of my reason for being single. But that's a whole nother video. I'm not going to get into that. But I just wanted to share you guys my experience as far with, you know, being a Christian and getting saved and trying to live accordingly. I'm thankful that God has blessed me with my sister. Even if she wasn't a first lady, she still always, you know, tried to give me wisdom and help me see the error of my different ways and try to help me with my attitude problems. So I'm just very thankful for her as a blood sister and as a leader. Her husband is excellent. They're both young. They explain things, you know, to understanding. They give you modernized examples. You know, they're awesome. I just love them. They have helped so many people, not just me. I'm just speaking on behalf of someone a part of their ministry and their blood, but outside of me, they have really helped a lot of people with issues and just growing and hurt and pain and just healing, and they're just so wonderful. Like, I'm so thankful for them. And I feel myself about to get emotional, so I'm about to wrap this up. Thank you guys for watching. I will be doing more blog videos. I do have a lot of makeup tutorials coming up. And if you guys have any questions, comments about my blogging on this topic or anything else, definitely leave them down below. Thank you guys for supporting me. This is my, I want to say 3rd or 4th year. I don't even know what year I'm on, but thank you guys for supporting me and watching me. And follow me on Instagram at PiinkExperience. And can't wait to do another video with you dolls. Bye.